welcome everybody on this misty, moisty morning. Nice to see so many of you friendly faces here. As both Sheila and Anne are away this weekend for a well-earned break, it falls upon me to conduct this service. This is the first time I've taken a service, so I do hope you'll all be especially kind to me. I'm hoping with Steve and Lisa's help, the people on Zoom are able to join us. Hello, Zoomers. Everyone is welcome, whether you come often or are a newcomer. We are just going to have a sing-along of 5 hymns of our chosen favourite hymns. I did ask everyone. And in order to give us time to rest our vocal cords in between, we will have some poems and prayers selected and read by members of the congregation. Sorry, Zoomers, for not including you in the contribution, but I hope you'll find some hymns or prayers or whatever that are your particular favourites. I hope you will all sing up, listen to the readings, and enjoy. And now, as is our custom, I'll begin this time of words and song by lighting our chalice candle as a symbol of our free religious faith. Just hope it works. The chalice prayer I've chosen is Heritage of Light by Cliff Reed. We light this chalice to celebrate our heritage of light, the light of science and of art, the light of story and of poem, the light of nature and of reason, the inner light of spirit and of truth. Now, the 1st of August was the pagan festival of Lammas. Festivals celebrate the harvest and gathering of the new grain. The first sheaf of corn was hung over the fireplace in the home and would be ploughed into the ground in the following spring. The last sheaf cut would be kept for making corn dollies, and this is a craft I've not tried out yet, so I must get a book on it and try it out. Our opening music was the traditional song Scarborough Fair, it dates back to the 1600s, and it was sung by Aurora. Now a bit about Scarborough Fair. Scarborough Fair was a historic trading market held each August and September in Scarborough, North Yorkshire. It was established by Royal Charter in 1253 by King Henry III. It was a major commercial event, attracting merchants from across Europe. The fair was a significant event for merchants to trade their goods. The merchants came from as far away as the Ottoman Empire, which is present-day Turkey. The fair typically ran for 45 days, starting on the 15th of August, which is Assumption Day, and ending on the 29th of September, which is Michaelmas Day. The fair eventually declined, the last traditional one being held in 1788. And now our first hymn. The first hymn is a firm favourite of most of us. I won't say everyone, but most of us. The hymn is number 24 in the Purple Hymn Book, aptly called Come Sing a Song With Me. The words by Caroline McDade, and it was written in 1976, and the music is called A Rose in Winter. The words will appear on the screen, and stand if you're able.
Come sing a song with me.
chosen the first reading. It's a prayer by Cliff Reed based on a quote from a book I've read called A Hatful of Sky by Terry Pratchett. And the quote reads, "I'm made up of the memories of my parents and grandparents, all my ancestors." Cliff Reed called it What Babies Are Made Of. You are formed of stardust, moulded by the genes your parents have given you, and which their parents gave them, and so on back through the countless generations. Their thoughts and their experiences will help to make you the person you will become. Their love and their caring, their hopes for you and for themselves. You will be influenced by the traditions and beliefs of your family, your culture, your country, by your education, your friends, and by people you don't even know. But you are a free person, free to live your own life and be asked a blessing on it. And now I'm going to ask Caroline to come up and read a poem by Robert Louis Stevenson, The Hayloft.
It's a lovely poem for this time of year. The Hayloft by Robert Louis Stevenson. Through all the pleasant meadow side, the grass grew shoulder high, till the shining sides went far and wide and cut it down to dry. Those green and sweetly smelling crops, they led the wagons home. They piled them here in mountain tops for mountaineers to roam. Here is Mount Clear, Mount Rusty Nail, Mount Eagle and Mount High. The mice that in those mountains dwell, no happier than I. Oh, what a joy to clamber there! Oh, what a place for play! With the sweet, the dim, the dusty air and happy hills of hay.
Yeah, thank you, Caroline. Now we're going to have our second hymn. And the second hymn is in the Purple Hymn Book, 147. Find it on here. And it's by Leanne Mitchell. And the music is a traditional Scottish melody called Leaving of Lismore. And it's called Spirit of Earth, Root, Stone and Tree. Stand if you're able.
With
Right, our second batch of readings. First, Kat is going to read us a poem, and it was chosen by Joan Frost, who, due to ill health, is unable to attend church in person. Kathy? Thank you.
Chris and I go at least once a month to see Joan in the care home, and she loves poetry. And so we always go armed with a poetry book. And there's one favourite one we all laugh at. And it's so, and sometimes if you're just the three of us, we sit by ourselves. And other times we may be one or two other folk sitting around us listening. And everybody likes this, The Owl and the Pussycat. And I think we all need nonsense in life. It's like it gets too serious, and we need that sense of fun and sort of turn everything upside down. And in one sense, sometimes when you turn things upside down and make fun of it, it becomes clearer as well. So this is The Owl and the Pussycat. The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea-green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a £5 note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar. Oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are, what a beautiful pussy you are. Pussy said to the owl, you elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you sing. But what shall we do for a ring? They sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the bong tree grows. And there in the wood a piggy-wig stood, with a ring at the end of his nose, with a ring at the end of his nose. Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring? Said the piggy, I will. They took it away and were married next day by the turkey, who lives on the hill. They dined on mince and slices of quince, which they ate with a runcible spoon. And hand in hand on the edge of the sand, they danced by the light of the moon. They danced by the light of the moon.
Thank you, Kathy. Now we're going to have Christine's going to come up and read us part of a poem by William Wordsworth.
This is obviously from an excerpt from a longer poem and well worth reading as a whole, but I think it's perhaps one of my greatest favourites from Wordsworth, Intimations of Immortality. Our birth is but a sleep and a forgetting. The soul that rises with us, our life's star, hath had elsewhere its setting, and cometh from afar. Not in entire forgetfulness, and not in utter nakedness, but trailing clouds of glory do we come, from God who is our home. Heaven lies about us in our infancy. Shades of the prison house begin to close upon the growing boy, but he beholds the light, and whence it flows, he sees it in his joy. The youth who daily further from the east must travel, still is nature's priest, and by the vision splendid is on his way attended. At length a man perceives it die away and fade into the light of common day.
Yeah, thank you, Christine. It's a really long poem, and but that part was the best part, I think, definitely. Right, now we come to our third hymn, and it's hymn number 167 in the Purple Hymn Book. The words and music are by Don Spiesig. This is a firm favourite of many of us and was our Thelma's favourite. It's called There Is a Place I Call My Own. Stand if you're able. brings a few tears to my eyes, that one. Now our third group of readings. Firstly, we're going to ask Margaret to come up, and she's going to read us a poem she's chosen by Rumi. It's called The Guest House. Margaret.
This is one of my favourite poems by Rumi. This body is a guest house. Each morning, someone new arrives. Welcome them all, for they may be messengers from the invisible. Do not feel burdened by them, or they may go back to non-existence. Each time a thought enters your heart, treat it as an honoured guest. Your worth is shown by the thoughts you entertain. Embrace sorrowful thoughts, for they sweep the house of your heart clean. Scatter the withered leaves and pull out the twisted roots. Prepare the ground for the new shoots of joy. What sorrow takes away from the heart, it replaces with something better. Without the fury of thunder and lightning, the plants would be scorched by the sun. Be grateful for all you receive, good and bad alike, for it may be a gift from the treasury of spirit that will bring the fulfillment of your most secret desire.
Yeah, thank you, Margaret. That's lovely. And now I'm going to ask Stephen, and he's going to read us Lauren Ding Edwards' poem, The Mountain.
If the mountain seems too big today, then climb a hill instead. If the morning brings you sadness, it's okay to stay in bed. If the day ahead weighs heavy and your plans feel like a curse, there's no shame in rearranging. Don't make yourself feel worse. If a shower feels like needles and a bath feels like you'll drown, if you haven't washed your hair for days, don't throw away your crown. A day is not a lifetime. A rest is not defeat. Don't think of it as failure, just a quiet, kind retreat. It's okay to take a moment from an anxious, fractured mind. The world will not stop turning while you get realigned. The mountain will still be there when you want to try again. You can climb it in your own time. Just love yourself till then.
Yeah, thank you, Stephen. We're going to have a break now with a reflective video. It's actually a song called Into the Heart of Love, and it's sung by Zaharia Grace. And it's a very colourful video, so I'm hoping you'll all be able to see it and enjoy.
Close your eyes, let the silence bloom. Feel the warmth in the endless room. A light inside begins to grow, where the heart of love will show. Breathe in deep, let the love flow wide. Feel the waves where the story sighs. Through the stillness whispers call. Divine love holds us all. A gentle hum beneath your skin, a world of peace begins within. Let go of fear, let it dissolve. In this space all hearts evolve. Breathe in deep, let the love flow wide. Feel the waves where the soul resides. Through the stillness the whispers call. Divine love holds us all. The universe speaks in tender tone. You're never lost, you're never alone. Every heartbeat a sacred hymn. Love's endless river flows within. Rise and drift on the golden stream. Life's a tender unfolding dream. Through every shadow, through every light, love's the guide through the
And I hope you all enjoyed that. Unfortunately, I've been unable to find the lyrics, which is a bit of a frustrating, bit of a frustration, because it sounds like the words would be beautiful. The ones I can catch are really nice. Anyway, we come to our third hymn now. We've had a break, so the third hymn is 167 in the Purple Hymn Book. Sorry. The fourth? Oh, beg pardon. Yes, it is the fourth. I do beg your pardon. Can't read my own script. I knew there'd be some hiccups. Right, so the fourth hymn, sorry. This may be new to most of us, but was chosen by someone who's a regular attendee as a special favourite. And it was written by William Henry Monk, who also wrote Abide With Me. And it's hymn number 42 in the Green Hymn Book, A Dream of Widening Love. Okay?
Silence and words and thoughts
And now I've got another prayer that I'd like to share with you, also by Cliff Reed. I'm afraid I do like his writings. He's a prolific Unitarian writer. I believe he's still alive and a reverend. And it's called In One Direction. Our lives move in one direction, but we need not fear the destination. There are worse things than journey's end, if end it be. Worse things like living without purpose, living without love, living without ever having seen the gossamer in autumn. Spirit of life, we are grateful for the things we need for our existence, our food and drink, our shelter from the storm, the clothes on our backs, the basics that everyone on earth should have. But as Jesus said, life is more than food. Help us to receive with great gratitude the things we need to live, the loving touch, the word of comfort, the vision of earth's glory, the sense of your presence in all creation. Above all, help us to know you in ourselves and in those we meet, though sometimes we make it hard. Our lives move in one direction. There is no going back. May joy be ours on the journey, joy in sharing it with those who share the way. However long the road, however hard, help us amid the tears always to find reasons for laughter, song, and praise as we travel together. May it be so. Now, our last hymn is a song called Song of Peace. It's sung to the tune called Finlandia by Sibelius. The lyrics were written in 1934 by Lloyd Stone and is also called This Is My Song. A third verse was added in 1964, written by Georgina Harkness. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear in the hymn book, and I'd like to ask Crystal, since she chose this hymn, to come up and read that last verse. Crystal?
Yes, this is my all-time favorite hymn. Anyway, this is the verse which does not seem to appear in the hymn book. May truth and freedom come to every nation. May peace abound where strife has raged so long, that each may seek to love and build together a world united, righting every wrong, a world united in its love for freedom, proclaiming peace together in one song. Very timely as well, considering what's going on in the world.
Yeah, thank you, Crystal. I think I'm going to read it out again, if you don't mind, Crystal. May truth and freedom come to every nation. May peace abound where strife has raged so long, that each may seek to love and build together a world united, righting every wrong. A world united in its love for freedom, proclaiming peace together in one song. And now let's sing the song. It's hymn number 226 in the Green Hymn Book, Song of Peace. Thank you. It's a pity we can't sing the last verse. Never mind. The closing prayer is a recasting of words by Charles Dickens, written in 1844 as his tribute to the Reverend Edward Taggart. May our religion have sympathy for people of every creed and venture to pass judgment on none. May the lessons of divine truth sink into our hearts and not be forgotten in our practice. It's early, but I didn't time the service, so I'm going to extinguish the candle now.